Friends, will there be a third world war between America and Russia? And if both countries go to war, whose side will appear stronger? The world's two most powerful nations, America and Russia, have been face to face for decades. They are often seen glaring at each other, and at times the situation of war has also arisen. In such a case, the question arises, which country is more powerful, Russia or America? And between the two, which one has better food, lifestyle, and traditions that attract people? Which country is better in terms of tourism? In today's video, we will compare America and Russia based on various parameters. But before that, please motivate us a little by subscribing to the channel and pressing the bell icon. Basic information. Russia's total area is massive, while America's land area is significantly smaller. Talking about population, despite its vast size, Russia's population is much less. America, on the other hand, is one of the world's most populated countries. In many American cities, you'll find heavy crowds, while in some states, fewer people live. America's population density is higher compared to Russia. Russia, however, is not completely deserted. The country has many provinces, some with dense populations, and others where almost no one wants to live. Because of its enormous size, Russia shows great diversity. At one end, it could be scorching hot, while at the other, temperatures drop far below freezing. History. Let's take a look at the historical relations between America and Russia. Their diplomatic ties are more than 2 centuries old. At one time, the relationship between them was very good, with plenty of trade and several treaties signed. Surprisingly, the two countries that are fierce rivals today once fought together in the First and Second World Wars. But their conflict began after the Cold War started. At that time, Russia was part of the Soviet Union. The Cold War divided the entire world into 2 blocks. The Soviet Union was so large that America seemed weaker in comparison, and the USSR was regarded as a superpower. But over time, it weakened, and America claimed the label of the sole superpower. In the early 90s, the Soviet Union collapsed, splitting into several countries, with Russia emerging as the largest. To this day, Russia remains the biggest country in the world. Religion, economy, and language. America is the country with the largest Christian population. A large part of its people follow Christianity, while many others claim no religion. A smaller portion follows Judaism and other faiths. In Russia, most people also follow Christianity, with a notable Muslim minority and very few Hindus. A significant portion of Russians identify as atheists, believing that religion confines people, while life is meant to be lived freely. Looking at GDP, America is at the top of the world with a massive economy. Russia's economy, however, is much smaller, though it has been growing. In terms of per capita income, Americans earn far more annually compared to Russians. America also has far more billionaires than Russia. As for languages, Russian is the official language of Russia, along with several others that hold regional recognition. America, on the other hand, has no official language. English is most widely spoken, but hundreds of languages are used across the country, including Spanish, German, and French. Interesting facts. People in both America and Russia love pets. In America, dogs are the most popular choice, while in Russia, along with dogs, cats, and even foxes are kept as pets. One of Russia's biggest historical mistakes was selling Alaska to America for a very small price. Later, America benefited immensely from Alaska, and Russia still regrets the decision. America ranks number 1 when it comes to technology. In terms of technology, Russia has always given tough competition to America. The first space mission, the first living being to go into space, a dog named Laika, and the first astronaut Yuri Gagarin, all were Russian achievements. Russia was also the first country to successfully test a ballistic missile, conduct a spacewalk, and bring back lunar soil to Earth. Today, Russia is known for producing the most weapons and supplies arms to dozens of countries. It is said that there are several Russian cities hidden from the outside world that no one knows about. Both America and Russia are among the top oil-producing nations, and currently, India buys most of its oil from Russia, though they often appear as rivals on Earth. In space, America and Russia have worked together for many years. Military power America has a very large number of active and reserve personnel. Russia, too, has millions of active soldiers, but fewer reserves. When it comes to tanks, Russia has far more than America. However, America believes more in air warfare, possessing a massive fleet of aircraft compared to Russia. America also has far more fighter jets and attack helicopters. In naval strength, America has several submarines and aircraft carriers, while Russia has fewer. America's advanced warships, such as the USS Gerald R. Ford, can launch hundreds of flights in a single day. Russia, on the other hand, has powerful warships like Pyotr Veliky, equipped to intercept ballistic missiles. America operates advanced bombers like the B-2 Spirit, while Russia has one of the largest bomber aircraft in the world. Both countries keep nuclear weapons mounted on their bombers at all times. America's military is strengthened by cutting-edge equipment, such as rapid-fire weapons and the F-35 fighter jet. Russia relies on its advanced S-400 missile system, T-14 tanks, and Sukhoi 57 fighter aircraft. Together, America and Russia possess nearly all of the world's nuclear weapons. Interestingly, Russia has more nuclear warheads than America. These weapons are so destructive that they could wipe out human civilization. Talking about defense budgets, America spends hundreds of billions of dollars annually, the highest in the world. Russia spends far less, though many believe it does not disclose its true defense expenditure. Food. Whenever these two countries are discussed, people also wonder about their food. Russian cuisine has its own unique identity. Popular dishes include blini, similar to pancakes, sirniki, made from cottage cheese and eaten for breakfast, and kasha, a common and healthy meal. Other well-known Russian foods include pelmeni, piroshki, and solyanka soup, all considered quite healthy. In contrast, Americans love fast food. Many prefer eating out rather than home-cooked meals. For instance, New York City alone has tens of thousands of restaurants. Americans consume enormous amounts of pizza daily, along with hot dogs, burgers, cheesecake, falafel, and coffee. This fondness for fast food has also contributed to the growing problem of obesity in the US tourist places. Every year, millions of tourists visit both America and Russia. America offers countless destinations across its states. New York is one of the top attractions. Washington, D.C., the capital, is rich in history. Los Angeles, known as the City of Angels, has pleasant weather and is popular among hiking enthusiasts. Cities like Chicago, San Francisco, and others also attract many travelers. In Russia, the capital Moscow is a major tourist hotspot, drawing millions of visitors annually. Here, you can visit the Kremlin, built centuries ago, and enjoy world-famous theater performances, such as those at the Bolshoi Theater. The Red Square is Moscow's most iconic tourist attraction. Currency and infrastructure. America uses the US dollar, while Russia's currency is the ruble, which is much weaker in comparison. Another interesting fact is that America has thousands of public airports, the most in the world, while Russia has only a few hundred. So friends, this was all the information about America and Russia. We hope you enjoyed this video. Tell us in the comments, which country do you prefer, America or Russia? If you liked the video, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to press the bell icon so you don't miss upcoming videos. See you in the next one. Till then, take care. Bye bye.